Hello, hello. This is Tonya R. Lewis with the Diary of Dating Over 50. Guys, this is one I've been waiting on. We have in the studio today Bonnie and Clyde. And you know how I do it. I say, no one can introduce you better than yourself. So I would like for Noreen to introduce herself and a little bit about herself.
Okay, everyone. I'm Bonnie, and you know this is Clyde. I'm
Yes.
Noreen. I'm 57, mother of five, two businesses. Take care of my mom. She's she has Alzheimer's dementia, and my father is 100. I have both of my parents.
Wow.
And, living life.
Wow. 100? That means you got long.
100.
Lamont, you better take care of yourself because she gonna live long, baby.
Yeah.
All right,
I
Lamont,
think most
introduce
people.
yourself.
Hey, my name is Lamont. I'm 66 years old. I retired a year and a half ago. After retired, started another business, and then also we started a business together. So, looking forward to
What
the
business do
next.
y'all have together? What business do y'all do?
You want to tell them?
We started a transportation business.
Okay.
Yeah.
My son
We have
need a job.
we have a 13-footer box truck, and we named it NL Transportation Service. Noreen
And Lamont.
and Lamont in love.
In in love. Yeah. In love
All right, so
transportation.
y'all, we about to dig all the way into this, okay? So my first question, and I kind of gave them this question up front a little bit, because y'all always look nice, y'all always coordinated. Who pick out y'all clothes and say what y'all gonna wear?
I do.
Okay, and Lamont just follow suit.
Yes, I basically pick out the color. I'll tell him what I'm going to wear, and he'll say, "Okay, baby, I got you. I'll find something to go along with what you wearing."
Y'all do a hell of a job because y'all look absolutely amazing sitting up in there with them fedora hats on. Okay, so now we get ready to go all the way in now. Okay, y'all. So my first question is, and this came from one of my viewers. She wanted to know, did you all hit it off right away, or was it a bumpy ride?
It was a right away thing once we came together. Since October 7th, he haven't left my side.
So how did y'all meet?
Well, we've been knowing each other from a mutual friend because I have guardianship of my mother's estate and she needed some electrical work done.
And
And
we
my
know
girl,
Lamont is a hell of an electrician.
and my girlfriend mentioned Lamont. So he met us at my mother's building. And from there,
Lost his
from
mind.
from talking to him, he had been looking at me. So
I never said nothing to him. I was
You
just
didn't say
speaking.
nothing.
Nah. I was in a relationship, so I couldn't say nothing. You know what I mean? Only thing I could do was like admire from afar and say, "Damn," every time I would just, but I couldn't
So
really
wait a
say
minute. Let me
nothing.
ask you this. You was going back and forth over there doing work on her mom's estate.
No, I didn't do the work. I sent another electrician to do it. I didn't
Why
even
is
do
that?
the work. Cause actually I got called back to work on my job because I was laid off. Got called back to work, so I sent the electrician I knew that was laid off to do the work,
Okay.
and he didn't do a very good job, and he didn't sign off on the paper. So she would call me, and because I'm the one that referred it, and would tell me, "Hey, I don't know what's up with your dude, but you better tell him you better get over and sign these papers because I need this, that, and that." And he don't know who he messing with, and yeah, so so I had to call him, let him know that get on your job.
Okay. So you mentioned that when you met Bonnie, because now we're gonna dig into the Bonnie and Clyde side. When you met Bonnie, you was in a relationship. You was
Right.
due to get married, weren't you?
Yeah, yeah. I was engaged,
Okay.
but I was in I was engaged, but I didn't want to get married. I really did. You know,
Okay.
I was sort of, if you ever heard of like people pleasing, doing something what somebody else really want to do when you just don't really want to do it, but
You
you
get
just
caught up in
go
the fantasy of it.
through, man. I'm
That happened to me.
I just was going along with it for somebody, the sake of somebody else. You know what I mean? And
Okay.
it got to the point where I just couldn't I just couldn't put myself through it or put the person through it because it was like I knew my heart wasn't there. So
Yes.
I had to get honest with him and tell him, man, I don't want to get married, man.
So
You
did you do that
know,
before
and I had
you
sort
and
of
I'm sorry, did you do that before
yeah,
you got involved with Noreen? Okay.
yes,
Okay.
of
So
course, yeah,
I understand that because when I was engaged, we were engaged around the same time. And I knew I wasn't supposed to marry that man with all that stuff that was going on with him and me. And it's so hard to let it come out and say, you know what, I don't need to do this. I'm not in love with
right,
this person, or I'm not at a point in my life where I should be marrying this person.
right,
Okay.
right.
So Noreen, when did you start, when did you know that you had feelings for Lamont?
It was later on in the friendship because I had knew he was engaged to be married.
Okay.
So when I noticed that he would notice me when we would be out, I would never pursue him because he never pursued me. I'm raised by Southern people. A man have to pursue me. Even if I have a common interest in him, the man still have to pursue
Got to
me.
come, got to chase us. I love that.
So my by me knowing he was engaged to be married, I never, you know, flirted or did anything out the way out of respect to whatever he was in.
Correct.
But
Okay. Okay.
he let me know that that was no longer going on because we all went out to eat, me and my cousin and him, and he let that be known. But
Out three.
nothing, yeah, nothing still didn't happen, but it was on the table that I'm not getting married. I called it off because he felt like he did a disservice to that person
Okay.
trying to go through with that, and he really wasn't in it heart wise.
Okay. Lamont, um, if you, because everybody all in and everybody got their own opinion about it. Okay.
Oh,
And my viewers, I want y'all to know we are all from Cleveland, and Lamont, Bonnie and Clyde is the most probably talked about relationship in Cleveland. Y'all see how hot they are. But if you had to say one thing to my audience, because Cleveland watching, they probably ain't gonna say they watch, but they watching. If you had something to say to that person that you were going to marry, what would you say to her publicly right now?
who, me?
Yes.
Oh, I would say, you know what? I got nothing bad to say about it. Period. You know what I
No,
mean? I
not
think
that
she's a
bad. But if
beautiful
you
person.
wanted to, clear your conscience, clear the air, and clear all these rumors of these folks talking, what would you want to say to her to put her at ease? Because you
Oh,
are a true man.
that I believe that the decision that I made was a great decision because there's somebody out there for her. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
There's somebody out there for her. I wasn't that man. You know what I
That's
mean?
gonna love her the way she deserved to be loved.
Right, right. Because I had told her several times that I believe you're doing yourself a disservice by being with me. You know what I mean? Because I don't believe I'm the man for you. You know, but it's that dude is out there. You know what I mean? That wants to do all the things that you like to do, the way you like to do them, and that's
Mhm.
gonna love you the way you deserve to be loved. I
Now,
wasn't able
now,
to do
wait, let me ask you this: 10 years
that.
ago or 20 years ago, that bad boy image, you did something totally different, wouldn't
Oh no, I would it'd been totally different. Totally.
you? How- so
Yeah. Oh
that'd have been
shit.
totally
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just want to you want to let her know you did the best thing for the situation for everybody,
Oh
and
yeah. I
sometimes
believe
it's
she'll know
hard.
that.
Yeah,
If she
sometimes
don't
it's
know by
hard.
now, she'll know. Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
Can I say one thing to that, if you don't mind, Tony?
absolutely, absolutely,
Because I'm a woman first, and I
yes,
don't want anyone to ever think that Lamont and I were doing anything while he was with her, because we never were.
and you know
When
what? I
he,
appreciate that.
yeah, when he broke things off with her, he let it be known that he's single,
Yes,
and he never, like other men does, say things to downrate the woman, to make themselves look good by tearing her down to build themselves up. He never did that to her. And that's one thing I liked about him.
that
Because
turned you on, didn't it?
because most men, dogmatic, does
Yes,
that. Because all they looking at is to get something else.
yes,
So they figure to paint the picture of themselves like it's a good picture, and the
right,
person that they were with was a bad person. He
right,
said that that woman was a good woman, but she wasn't for him. She
absolutely,
felt totally
absolutely.
different about him than he felt about her, from
And
what
you
he
know
told
what?
me.
If you're not in love with someone, it's not fair that you keep things moving in a direction of pleasing them, because eventually you're gonna wake up and say, "Why am I doing this?" You know.
Right.
And I'm so glad that that I decided not to get married, because I'd have been in the world of trouble with all that stuff that I found out. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate, and Lamont, I don't care what they say. You know, you getting it from the horse's mouth now tonight. You
Yeah.
didn't dog that situation.
No.
And I got even more respect for you. And I know it was hard, because I got a woman crush on Noreen, baby. I know it was hard for you to stay in your lane, but until you took care of that, to make yourself to be single.
And most men, Tanya, will not. They'll
Absolutely.
move on before they close that door and
Yes.
try to open another one. He
Absolutely.
never
Absolutely.
pursued me, regardless of what he felt in his mind, that he wanted to come forth in his heart. He never pursued me, not one time when he seen me out.
You know
Not
what?
one time.
My hats off to you, Lamont. I appreciate that. Okay.
Thank you.
So now to you, Noreen, that they say you ain't no joke. How do you how do, how do you calm that alpha female down to deal with an alpha male, because Lamont is an alpha male? How
Mhm.
do you calm that down to be submissive, or to be able to get along with him?
Because he's an alpha male that know how to lead.
Ooh. This is my last show was a couple, and they said because he know how to lead.
Because
Wow.
I'm not the type of woman that will submit to a man that don't
Mhm.
know how to lead, because you're not gonna drown me.
Okay.
Because I'm a self-made woman.
Ooh.
And it's not
And
too much you can do for me other than love me correctly, respect me, and add to what I have. And as
and
long as
that's
you
strong.
show me,
People. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
long as you show me you know how to lead me, I have submitted all the way to him in different ways than I have to others.
Okay. Okay. So how do you guys because how do you guys work out disagreements?
we'll separate. We'll
Okay.
separate for a minute because I'm hot headed.
You hot headed?
I'm
Lamont,
hot
what
headed.
about you?
I'll be back.
Because
I'll be back.
he don't argue with me.
I'm not an arguer. What I truly believe that a man cannot win an argument with a woman. Period.
Show game. Show
Only
game.
only a sucker gonna stand in with a woman and go back and forth with it. Come on, man. Ain't no win. Okay. And I also believe that heads gotta click. I
Okay.
also know that I love her. So in
Ooh, he
any
said the
argument,
L
any
word.
disagreement, I love her, number one. So ain't no name calling gonna jump off. Ain't no holler. I'm not a holler and scream type dude. So for me, I get in the car, go take a ride, go to my house, chill, do some things, and get contact in a couple of hours, man. Hey, what's up, baby? Because once the initial sucker punch is over with, the feelings sort of subside a little bit. I know
Yeah.
what she worth to me. I know what she worth to me. I know what fulfillment's in here that she fulfilled. So I
Okay.
ain't gonna say nothing that I may not be able to take back or something that's gonna harm us that we can't get. You know what I'm saying? Do something to somebody that you can't get through. Nah,
Okay.
man.
So let me ask both of y'all this. Go back 20 years and tell my audience a memorable moment when you was in your real badness. Because both of you guys, y'all know y'all bad girl and bad boys. Okay. So go back 20 years when you were in your bad boy, when you ain't give a shit about nothing. Okay. Go back and give me a memorable moment of that. Either one of y'all can go first.
As far as don't care about nothing with relationship or just
Yes.
periodically.
Relationships. What you would have done in a relationship back then, but you definitely wouldn't do it now.
Oh, ooh, wow. I can give you one story, baby.
Come on, bring it.
Like,
Bring it.
see me, I have never been a cheater.
Mm-hmm.
And most men tend to cheat. And I will always forewarn anyone I'm dealing with in a relationship. If you cheat on me, the name of the game is gonna change. And you not gonna like the outcome.
Because you can give away more than they can get, huh?
Yeah.
Let the games begin.
And 9 times out of 10, if I catch you, I'm gonna harm somebody.
Ooh.
I would do some seriously bodily injury, and
Well,
most likely to the female first.
yeah, I heard the rumor that that you would whoop a man
I have did that too.
back in the day. Okay. Thank God for change, huh?
Thank God for God. Because
Lamont, come on.
but let me just say this real quick. I
Okay.
prayed my way through that because I was mean. I was very mean, and I didn't
I
like me.
love your transparency and your honesty.
And I prayed, yeah, I prayed my way through that. And when I came out of it, like they say, don't poke the bear because it's still in there. I just tried not to
I
put
like
myself
that.
in situations to go back to Patchy because I don't even introduce myself anymore as that because that's my nickname. My name is
That's
Noreen.
Patchy was the
So
bad girl name.
the bad girl, mainly the bad
Okay.
girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm a woman now, so I try to conduct myself every day like a godly, unfearing woman. And my
So
name
what
is
do you
Noreen.
okay, Noreen, what do you think about people that don't allow you to change? Because everybody wants to uh, you know, everybody want to keep you in your past. But that ain't where you are now. You're Noreen. You're not
Right.
Patchy anymore. You're Noreen.
Right. I
What do you
think they're
feel about
ignorant.
people that won't allow you to change?
I think they're ignorant and small-minded
Okay.
and very
Okay.
judgmental and very judgmental.
Okay.
Judge me on what you see now, not what you knew then.
Right. Right now. Look
'Cause
at me right now.
I'm a businesswoman. I take care of my mom. I can't afford to lose, and I'm not.
I love that. So, Lamont, they called you Breezy, baby.
Oh,
What's
you
your
feel the
memorable
breeze?
moment?
I know you feel the breeze in Atlanta. I'm sure you do. Uh, I think most memorable is I tossed the nigga and the broad off a second floor porch. Yeah, first I threw him off the porch, and then she ran out the house. Oh my God, yeah! And I since she wanted the nigga, I threw her off the porch too. So
Were you
yeah,
messing with? Was she somebody you was messing with?
yeah, yeah. And so
Okay,
I ended
hold
up
right there. Hold right
catching
there
the
for me.
case for
Uh,
that too.
okay. We're gonna come. We're gonna stop for a second to bring in my commercial for my sponsor. My sponsor is Cindy with Dressed by a Doll. Can we have that commercial real quick? Okay. So we're gonna move on real quick. I don't know where my producer is. Maybe he fell asleep. Anyway, okay, so we're going to continue. I'll just bring the commercial in as soon as we can. Okay, so have you guys talked about the M word?
Answer.
Oh me? Well, we discussed it how each other feel about that, and we discussed we're gonna wait like a year before we even like you know consider going that to the next level instead of rushing into things because really we still in the learning process of each other.
Dating,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we still
learning.
learning each other, studying each other, loving on each other. It's like uh, it's been a long ass honeymoon because from the first time we went to eat that breakfast at the Rocking Chair, you know the place with the rocking chairs.
Oh,
It's
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, yeah, we went to the Rocking Chair and ate, and from that day to this day, we ain't left each other's side. You know what I mean? It was
Wow.
like, yeah, it was like the excitement of knowing I'm getting ready to see her. You know what I'm saying? Uh, like make my heart beat fast. You know what I'm saying? The excitement, and we
You
talk about
get them butterflies.
yeah, that kind of stuff, man. I'm talking about without no sex. All right, we ain't talking about sex, 'cause we ain't jump in the bed right away. Because she
Wow.
felt the same way I felt that I want to get to know somebody before I, share my body with them. You know what I'm saying?
Because
Because
that was something different, back,
yeah, it's
most of the
something
time,
different when
relationships,
you
you
know
jump right in the
somebody.
bed.
Yeah, especially when you think something, they worth it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Your spirit feel they worth you. Nigga, she worth you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, cause yeah, a little bit. But but knowing that my
That's okay. That's okay.
yeah, my spirit
It was
felt
just
she
a
was
little
worth it.
plus.
Yeah,
Okay. So
and I believe her and felt I was worth it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because only to be truthful, Lamont is a long, long time coming. Because us women, we cipher through a lot of bull before we actually get to someone that's worth our time.
our person, our person.
Yes. And everybody don't deserve access to you.
Right.
And only issue I had with him, and I shared it with him, is that you just got out of something. So we gonna take this slow because I don't know what people thinking or thought. Man, this man ain't did nothing at all. Not even talk on the phone until October 7th of 2024. So you outside on the outside looking in, you
And
don't know
okay.
what you're talking about. And you could draw your own conclusion. You're hearing it from the horse's mouth, because I'm a dime and I know what I'm worth. And ain't
Okay.
no
Okay.
man go come upon me unless I feel he's worth it. And as we got to know each other, I felt more intrigued to get to know him more. But I did indicate to him, I don't like the fact that you just got out of something.
But let me say this, Noreen, and I'm gonna say this when I come back because it looks like my producer is ready to put the commercial on. Can you put the commercial on, pretty please?
Dressed by a doll. Dressed by a doll. Hey y'all, this is your girl, Tonya R. Lewis with the Diary of Dating Over 50. My person who styles me is Cindy with Dressed by a Doll. I have on this burgundy hot piece. We decided to go, if you go to work and then you want to go to the club, you still can. You see how beautiful this dress fits? It's absolutely amazing. And it's got that winter color, that burgundy. I put it together with some gold. How wonderful is this, y'all? Don't I look like a doll? Thank you, Cindy, for dressing me, Dressed by a Doll. All her information is below. Make an appointment. She'll dress you too. Thank you.
That was so cute. So let me say this. When you find your person, like let me see, when is this? In March, I have 3 couples coming on, and it's the title is there hope or is it a joke? And one of the couples, they got married after 3 months, and they've been married 12 years. I think it's about 12 years. When it's your person and it's the right person, we can't allow society or anybody to dictate how long we should be together before we decide to get married. Because we're not 21. We're not
Right.
21 anymore. We're in Lamont is 66, you're 57. Okay. And you guys are investing in each other. And if I fall in love with somebody and he's guiding me the way he's supposed to guide me, I'm ready to get married because I want him to have my benefits when I'm gone. I want him to be okay financially to add to the financial wealth of his life. I want his life because I'm going to have some separate for my kids, but I want my mate to be able to have my earnings of what I have left so he can live a more comfortable life. I want him to be the best. I'm not getting ready to let a society dictate how long am I supposed to be with somebody before I get married? Because when it's your person, it's your person.
The person.
And I know people is dictating, is saying stuff about you all. Can y'all tell me something y'all done heard people that said about you all and how you feel about it?
Oh man.
Come on,
I
Lamont.
heard that Patchy run the relationship.
She ruined the relationship
He
between
was
you and the woman you're
in
supposed to
charge
be.
of the relationship, and you know.
They don't even know.
And what did you say?
Okay.
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 Cause
Yeah.
now today they heard it. They heard you know what? Noreen is like me. I'm a little, I could be a little rough. You know what I'm saying? When I was coming up, I fought all the time. But one thing about me, I am loyal to a fault. I ain't getting ready to mess with your man. I ain't getting ready to mess with your, and I don't want to be second. I like being number. If I can't be number one, I don't want to be nothing. We can just be friends. Okay, Noreen, what have you heard them say, and gonna squash them with it?
Truthfully, I haven't heard anything. Nobody
Okay.
comes upon me with it. See, his
Well, they
circle
probably
of
think you're gonna
friends,
beat them up.
yeah, maybe. His circle of friends is different from mine. His
Okay.
circle of associates is different from mine.
Okay.
And no one has came and said anything to me, but I knew it was a hot topic about him and I because of everything that happened
Mm-hmm.
and how it happened. So, he tells me things, and I said, just let him watch and see.
Okay. Because you know what, like I said, I'm a fan, and I want to see you guys make it. I want to see you be that power couple. When Noreen, when was the last relationship you were in?
2 years ago.
Does he live in Cleveland?
He lived in Elyria.
Do he know you with Lamont Breesy, Clyde?
Yeah, yeah, yes, yes, he does.
And I'm
Yeah.
sure now, are either one of you in touch with your ex? Do you talk to your ex at all?
No, my ex is a narcissist. He's a
Okay.
sick person. So I
Okay.
choose not to communicate, speak, or anything because he's not there yet.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
You know how you have some exes and y'all are cool.
Mm-hmm.
You speak, they got their lives and their man, or they just happy with their life. And when they see you, it's a genuine, hello, how you doing? What's been
Well,
going
that
on?
happens. That happens when you move on.
Yes.
Right.
If you ain't moved on, that's where it makes it complicated.
Yeah,
You
because I
know.
have tried to be cordial, but it don't work. So
Mhm.
I just had to cut it to the point like we don't know each other, like we're strangers.
Okay. So you guys, you do a lot of stuff on social media. You show y'all show when y'all go to the game, you show when you go out. Um does that bring you guys closer together? Does that make y'all more in sync with each other? Because I would love to have somebody be on social media with me and be my man, and we do like y'all do. I'm telling you, y'all my mentors, y'all my goal. I would love to have a man that would love me that much, that will dress the same colors as me and go out and we be on social media together. We show our love. We show our togetherness. And so how do you all when you're doing all this, when you're doing the video and all that, how do you feel about that? How do you think, first of all, how do you think people think, what people think, and then how do you feel about it?
Well,
Let me
actually,
answer that for me first.
I really, I'm a dude. Most people know me. I care less what other people think. What I do know is I said it already. I say it again. I love her. You know what I mean? So anywhere I can express my love from the time I wake up in the morning till I'm out at night, I try to show it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, when we travel, we go out, when we do things, it's like to let you know you can't come in between this. You can't get in here. Ain't no way in. Okay. The entrance is closed. So it's like
Okay.
it's me, it's her. This my home girl. This my woman. This my best friend. This her. All right. She comes. She wear a lot of hats in my life. All right. So that's where it's at. It's my co-defendant.
So how did your son and how did your children, how are they with Noreen?
Oh, my son, he cool. He likes her. My
Okay.
youngest, he digs her. He said we don't get to talk that much, but he digs her. My
Okay.
oldest son, she met him. He digs her. He say,
Okay.
"Dad, I really like her. She gonna be good for you, cause she like doing the things you do. Y'all both like riding motorcycles, traveling, all the
Wait
things
a
that
minute.
she like
Hold,
doing."
break. You ride motorcycles, Noreen?
Yeah.
I have 3 bikes.
Ah,
I've been
do you
riding
have the
since I
leather?
was
You got the leather
17.
and all that stuff to go with it?
Harley Davidson. Look, Tanya, I have Harley Davidson clothes, but no Harley.
She rides that bike.
I have a Can-Am Spider, I have a jet bike, and I have a 900 Kawasaki Vulcan.
Do you put the Daisy Dukes on and get on the bike? Because that's my dream is to
My
put on a pair of
my
Daisy Dukes and get
derriere
behind the bike.
is too big.
Oh, okay.
Because when you get on a bike,
Spread.
that gathers and it spreads. And I try to keep down too much attention because when I'm riding alone, because sometimes when the girls separate, I go across town and I go home alone. So, I
Okay.
try to keep it to a minimum because I know if
Okay.
I put on some Daisy Dukes, it's gonna be
Baby.
some.
Yeah. So stop right there. So Lamont, do you do? Is there a lot of men that look at Noreen when y'all together? Cause I told you I got a woman crush
Well,
on her. You got this.
unless
She got
they
this blue
gay,
waist and this
unless
pow
they
wow
gay,
bust.
yeah, they gonna look at it. I mean, I look, I'm the type dude. If you ain't looking at my woman, I got the wrong woman.
Okay, but okay, check this out. With do have the bad boy had to come out and get somebody straight since y'all been
One
together?
time, only one time.
What
Nigga was
happened?
holding. Nigga went to hug her, but he was holding too long. You know,
He,
you
he,
hug,
it
you
was
hug and release, hug and release. This nigga holding arm around her waist. So hey, dude, come on, man. You know, oh, this was just no, just that's enough. Cause see, I ain't gonna put my hands on somebody else's woman. My hands, you
right,
know, nah, I'm a hugger, release her. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Fondling. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Uh-uh. I ain't.
So no,
Come on.
Ring. You got to find man too. Have you had that issue with another woman where you had to like, okay, sister?
No, I haven't, but his friends made sure they let me know that, that's their brother, that's their friend, and they're going to call him and they're going to hug him. And I'm not a jealous woman.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And two, he make me feel secure enough not to care nothing about that.
Okay, and that's important. That's the important part.
Yeah.
That's what's important. That he make you feel comfortable because both of y'all have this bad boy and bad girl image. Both of y'all are very attractive, and people gonna try you. So it's up to you all to make each other feel comfortable. Now, if a sister or a brother get out of hand, then prior to that, let me handle it. But if it gets out of hand, then okay, now it's time for us to step. Now it's time for me to step up. Okay. So let me ask this question. If things would change, like say this love got so much deeper, okay, would that year turn into less than a year?
Mm-hmm.
Would you ask her to marry you less than a year? And would
Oh
you
yeah.
say
Mm-hmm.
okay? Okay.
I
So
married the shit out of her. Oh, I
go
done
ahead.
cussed you. My bad.
That's okay. I didn't hear it. Nobody heard
Oh,
Beep.
you. Okay. So both of you guys have been in many relationships in your days. We all have. How do you show intimacy without having sex?
woo.
Noreen, you can go first.
Playing casino. No, go ahead.
Y'all like the casino,
Well,
huh?
Nah.
well, Tanya, I'm a kisser,
Me
and
too. I love the
I'm
kiss.
affectionate. I'm affectionate, and we'll be somewhere, and I'll say, "Give me a kiss." We can
And
be anywhere, and because when we together, it's like we only see each other,
each other.
and
Yes.
almost everything he like to do, I like to do, and almost what I like to do, he like to do. And if he don't know how to do it, he take common interest in it to learn how to do it, like stepping. He
Yes,
don't
because
know
I
how.
was seeing, wait a minute, I was seeing y'all stepping. I seen him video, but I didn't see, because I want to learn how to step. I want me a man to step with me, but I didn't see him stepping.
He was there, but you couldn't see it because he's off on the side. Because
Okay.
the beginning stages, they take you off to the side and have someone one on one with you before they
Okay.
put you
Okay.
with the advanced people, because you'll get lost and you will get frustrated because
Okay.
you're
Okay.
not getting it. So until
I
he gets
can't
to that
I can't
point,
wait to see you put that dress on and Lamont twirl you. and you had them little booty shorts on underneath and twirling them like yes. Y'all can make some folks mad, honey.
Right.
Well, I'm you know what? It's I like I said, I am a fan, and I've heard so many things, and I give my opinion, and I said, you know what, they are probably the perfect people for each other, and y'all make it look so good. I would love to have a relationship. And I was like riding in a car today because I thought about y'all. Anytime I have a show, I think about my people on and off all day, different questions. And I was like, God, when you gonna bring me somebody like that? So that we can show our love and affection publicly. Because I love PDA. I like public display. I like to put it out there because, like you, Noreen, I'm a kisser too. I love to kiss. I like to touch. If what is so your love language? What is your love language, Lamont?
Language.
Your love
What
language.
what
What you
is
like?
love language
Mine
mean?
is communication. Noreen's is what?
Oh, okay.
Kissing.
Yeah. Well, I guess I like to laugh. You know what I'm saying? And most chicks ain't funny to me, but she funny. You know what I'm saying? She could be funny at times, so it made me laugh. And I'll be like, wow, chick, it's hard for a chick to make me laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But she can say some stuff, man, like I ain't gonna say it, but
Okay.
but I digs that she got a slick sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? She ain't all stiff and all like real stiffed up.
Stuck up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stuck up. You know what I mean? Cause when I ain't gonna lie to you, when I first laid eyes on her, I was at a spot and I turned around and looked and I asked my dude, who is that? And he said, that's Patchy, man. You know Patchy. And I said, no, I don't. And I looked again, I said, oh my God, that's the most beautiful woman in the world.
That's
You
because
know,
when she was in elementary, you was in high school. You'd have been
but
a
she
pedophile
did,
then, bro.
but she's still the most beautiful woman in the world. Most
Wow.
beautiful woman in the world.
You know what? That is old fashioned. With social media and online dating, it's different now. But that's the
Mhm.
type of love that I love back in the day when a man looked at me and was like, I gotta have her. You know what I'm saying? But now social media has just ruined that what you all experienced.
Mhm.
It's amazing to see that it still can happen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So, okay. Time going by so fast. Okay. So this is toward the end of the show, but I want you all to tell my audience something that will motivate them into a relationship the way you all have. Give my audience and myself something to hold on to. Go ahead, Noreen. Give us something to hold on to, young lady.
Okay, anyone that's out there over 50, 50 and over, sometimes we lose hope because we've been through so much as a female, and especially as an alpha female. It makes it even harder because some men do not want an alpha female. They want someone that's timid, an airhead, or someone that they can misuse, mislead,
Mm-hmm.
instead of building, growing, and accomplishing something with. So therefore, that limit us to finding our me, my me person, my
Right.
other person. So don't give up, don't settle, because one thing for certain, two things for sure, I'm a praying woman, and I almost gave up because
Wow.
I will not settle just to have a man.
Wow.
And I said, God, if it's meant for me to have a significant other that value me, that's going to love me the way I deserve to be loved, I'm going to patiently wait. And he came. Because I know
Wow.
we both then went through a lot of different relationships that did not work. But
Wow.
this right here feels good to me.
Ooh.
Compliments me. And he makes me feel like I'm number one. He don't
That's
want to
most
be
important.
away from my side. If we are not together, it's because we decide that we need a little time apart just to miss each other. And two, if the man really love you and value you, he will show you. Stop settling for less just to have a man. Because there's somebody out there for you. All you got to do is wait your turn.
Thank you, Lamont. Get a
Stop,
brother something to hold on to.
stop paying for it. Stop paying for coochie. All right, that's number one. I'm for real, baby. She told me to tell him.
Yeah, say he got to say what he got to say. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
stop tricking. Because I'm gonna tell you something. When you keep that tricking going, the next woman you meet that you get in a relationship, you're gonna treat her like you tricking. So for number one, get to know who you is, what you like to do, and do it for yourself. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Do all the things you need to do for you. Learn how to do them for yourself so that once you find that person, you ain't got to look for them to do all these things for you because you can do them for yourself. And that gives you time to learn how to love somebody else and
Correct.
yeah, correctly. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And that way you ain't treating them like a trick. You're treating her like your woman. Because I'm serious, a lot of dudes out there that treat women like they still tricking, you know. So I'm talking to you. Also, uh, time, man, it's real important. It's real important. Women want
Got to give
time.
her that time.
Yeah, give her that time, man. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to listen and stop talking. Shut up and just listen. Because a lot of times
Ooh.
women just want you to listen to them. They don't want you to solve all their problems. If you
Oh, just
listen
listen.
to them, a lot of times they can work through their problems because they know they got somebody that's really there for them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to have all the answers, but just listen. Take
Yeah.
time out with them. Listen to them. Love on them. Let them know, man. Build number three, trust and provision.
Ooh, not the big T
Loyalty,
word.
security. Man, if I don't make her feel secure in it all, I gotta make her know that you secure in my arms.
Yes.
Whatever, go down. I got you. And
Wow.
it can be mentally, spiritually, emotionally, monetarily, whateverly. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let her know that you down for her all the way and sacrifice that bull and go on and get out. Humbly, man.
Let me say
Oh,
this.
wow.
Let me add to what I was saying.
Mhm.
One thing for certain, two things for sure. I haven't had a man fully 100% to take control, and I fall all the way back.
Yes.
He
That's
takes
that's some
control
sexy
to
stuff
where
right there.
I fell all the way back. Our new business, he got the LLC. He got the EIN number. I ain't have to do nothing. I'm
It
not
was
used to
amazing,
that.
wasn't it? It was amazing,
I
wasn't it?
wasn't used to that. Now, every man I have had was a provider. Every man I have had protected, but he wasn't loyal and he wasn't honest.
Wow. Well, I
And he
appreciate
did
you
not
finding.
protect this and this.
Yeah.
He protected what he wanted to protect to keep the good thing going.
Keep you away from anybody else.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Bonnie and Clyde, it's been amazing. We shut some folks up tonight. Y'all shut some rumors down. We it's amazing when people can open up their mind and receive what you all did tonight. And that was when I asked you guys to do this. You know, I had heard the rumors and I wanted to put them down because I seen something that maybe a lot of other people didn't see. See, because I'm a non-judgmental person. So I was like, I don't know, y'all. This look like this is hot. This look like this gonna make it. But I appreciate you guys so much. And my final thoughts for tonight.
Yeah.
In the journey of dating over 50, embracing your inner bad boy or bad girl can feel both exhilarating and daunting, especially when others doubt its potential for success. It's essential to remember that authentically is your greatest asset. Let your true self shine through interaction, while social expectations may label you as unconventional. These traits can actually foster genuine connections with those who appreciate your boldness. Approach dating with an open heart and a sense of humor, recognizing that every experience, whether it leads to romance or not, teaches value and lessons. Trust in your instinct, stay true to your values, and know that love often finds those who dare to be different. This is my series of Bad Boy and Bad Girl, and I really appreciate Bonnie and Clyde. Uh, please, guys, don't give up on love. I go through my emotions and say, God, come on, what's going on? Why I don't have my person? I will not give up on love. I tell y'all that every Sunday. I will not. My person is out there. Your person is out there. Next week, we're going to lighten it up, guys. I have a comedian, a voiceover. His name is David O.H. Oliver. He is out of DC. He's a celebrity. He's on commercials. You probably done seen him. He's on the Burlington commercials. He on the insurance commercial. He on real estate commercials. And he has several movies that he's been in. So we're going to have fun with David O.H. Oliver next week. Cindy, dressed by Dolls, thank you for this beautiful outfit. It just feels so comfortable, and so I feel so pretty in it. And just stay tuned. If you guys ever need somebody to dress you, sometimes we don't want to go to the store. Sometimes we don't want to order online because it may not fit. Can you imagine somebody coming to your house and styling you and putting you in something amazing like this? Y'all see these beautiful legs? How this dress just flow on it. If you want to promote on this show, just hit me up. We have we can do the online, the stuff that's going on the bottom, or we can do a whole commercial like I did, and we start at $25 and up. I will see you guys next Sunday. Thank you for tuning in. This is Tonya R. Lewis, the Diary of Dating Over 50. See you next Sunday.
Just